guys? This is day 34 of trying to reach 2011 chess, and it stands on 1694. Today I will play 2 10-minute games and hopefully get back to the 1700s. First game against a guy from Tunisia, and I get to play d4 because I'm having the white pieces, and let's play c4, and we get the queen's got accepted, which means I'm gonna push, and this guy looks like a very fast player, so we'll have to catch up. And knight c6 probably looks completely fine. Let's get out the other knight, and I just should be okay here, hopefully. Bush looks like something. I can also castle. I think I'm just gonna castle. I really do not think that we should come or I should overcomplicate this. I'm gonna push, which I think is fine. He gets this push. Do I go b3 or do I go d3? That is the question. I think I'm just gonna drop the bishop back here. I do not think this should be too bad. Okay, so now I'm pinned, so this is kind of hanging. I go here, but then he's gonna probably go here. So I guess I can go here, and then I should be just fine. If this, I can just take it. So let's go rook e1, and that should be hopefully good. He puts another piece here. I can kick him out, but then takes, and then this is gonna be fine. I can maybe queen here. It does. I mean, definitely is a move, but then this is not protected. I can drop the bishop here as well. But then I develop another piece here. If this, I can maybe kick him out. I think I'm gonna go queen c3 here. Queen c2. I do not think that is a bad move, actually. He plays the move h6. Now I can go bishop f4 and just drop it here. I can play h3 to give some room for the king. But I feel like I can just go here. And then maybe play h3 to give some breathing room for the king. Or maybe even hide the bishop on h2. That way it can just never be attacked. Now probably rook d1 also looks like a move. This pawn is protected twice, so if takes, I can also take like this. Probably can't. I probably can't take like that. If this I can take, and if he wants to trade 2 pieces for one of mine, I do not mind that at all. And I really like this pressure on the c file, so I'm not gonna go here because I think he's gonna go here, and there is just really not a threat. So let's go rook c1, rook a c1, and then kick out the bishop on the next move. If takes and takes, this pawn is gonna be kind of under some pressure, and if you try to push it on c6, then your bishop is blocked out. So I feel like we have got kind of I have got what I wanted from the opening stage of the game. He goes here, just trying to go here, I guess. And if I go a3, then, and if he takes, that's obviously he can just never go on c4, which is what he wants. Now I think he's gonna drop the bishop here, but then I can go here, and you are okay. So he goes all the way back. Now if you go here, I'm just gonna take. Unfortunately, this knight is kind of important on this square because it is just protecting the pawn, right? Now this is probably incoming, and it does kind of ruin my plans. But I also need to protect the pawn. So if this, he's probably gonna go here though. I take, you take, I take, and then however you take, this pawn will be falling. So maybe we can go for this and just hope that this will all be fine, or at least I do hope so. Okay, I might think taking with the bishop here is slightly better. But then you can maybe even take like this, and then you can enter a square. So I'm gonna take with the knight, hope that it is good. And if you, okay, so he does take like this. This pawn is still hanging. So this, if you take with the pawn, I guess that's fair enough. But if you, yeah, let's just take it. Let's just take it and not yap too much. And you take like this, that way this square is now protected. So, and he's also attacked my bishop. I think I can just drop the bishop here and really do not, overcomplicate this position. Now I need to get rid of this knight because then the pawn is going to be hanging and we're going to have some really nice attack on the c file. How do I do that? It's gonna take a while. I mean, probably knight d2, but this knight over here is just very, very good. I do not think this is a good move. It actually is. I thought that after takes I can just take the pawn, but then he's gonna fork me. So that is quite unfortunate. So this, and then I can't take the pawn. I can maybe attack, and then maybe I can go rook here. It's probably the way. If takes and takes, he's gonna win the pawn. So I'm gonna take. I mean, I suppose he's gonna take with the knight. He takes like this. That was not expected, but I do not think that it was a good move, because now I'm gonna go rook d1, which I wanted to do anyways, and now the pawn is not hanging actually. Is he just gonna push, and then this, and then is he just gonna get the attack? Interesting. Now this, and then takes. I mean, knight d2, knight d4, knight c3, takes, and then maybe I can get something, because I think that is the easiest way to get. But this knight over here is like protecting both of the pawns really, but there are no threats on the pawns on the other hand. I can also go here, but it really does not create a threat. I can also go here to just stop the pawn, which does look reasonable at some, you know, it could be an option. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this and this to kick up the bishop, and then I can maybe go here. Okay, maybe this is slightly bit better. But what might happen? No, I don't think that works. No, I think that works. I think I can take, and after I take, he's gonna attack me here, and I cannot take the pawn because then the fork is there again. So it is a tough position. It really is, and I think he's gonna go knight b4, threatening to go to d3. That way I cannot grab the pawn. None of that happens, and now I'm just never getting rid of this knight, which is just very tough. Yeah. So now I need to forget about this pawn and create a different attack. Maybe I can get push, get rid of this pawn. That way, the knight is just not as good as it should be. So do I get this? Or give some room for a king? Maybe, but f4 looks very good. If this, I think it might just double up. I don't hate it. I'm just gonna go for it really. I do not think this is really bad, and just push f5, because if this and this is, this pawn over here is gonna be very weak, and I'm just gonna try to attack it with something like maybe this, you know. Queen c6 looks very strong. Okay, so now if this, he obviously he's just completely fine. Now, but I think the other idea is to just go here and protect this pawn. I can go here, but then I get forked, so that's probably not something I want to do. So maybe here, and just double up and support that. I can also go for a trade. Takes, but that pawn is just always going to be defended there, right? So, but I can maybe try to attack this pawn. So here, doesn't make any sense. Just doesn't make any sense, man. But then I can go here and then trade, and then maybe pick up the pawn. So do I go for something like this? I don't know, man. I can go here. I can't. So I can go here and here. Here, if you hit the queen, I'm taking the pawn. It's kind of a, or maybe rook a3. That's no, here it hangs the rook. So let's go rook e2. That's a very weird move. Okay, so we just attack this. I mean, and by we I mean him. Now this, and the pawn is not hanging still, unfortunately, and it's never gonna be ready. But this, it is a tough position. I don't know. Maybe here, and maybe I can really try to attack this pawn as much as possible. And I do not hate. I'm gonna be honest. If he tries to double up, maybe. I mean, I'm just gonna be grabbing this. I don't get this move really. I just don't. Maybe I can go here, here, and then here. It is an option for sure. It definitely is an option. If I go here and you attack me, can I go here? And then there are no threats, right? Wait, this is... No, it's not hanging, so I don't understand. This pawn, I can maybe even go like here and here. Oh, that actually... No, but then this pawn is gonna be... I mean, this knight over here is just... I might even sack my rook for the knight, because that knight over there is just so strong. So strong, unfortunately, and it might win him the game. I don't want to say it, but it is the truth, unfortunately. And now, how do I protect this pawn? It is very hard. I think this, but then if you take, you know, it is very tough, very tough position, and he's playing a very good game. I think I might even have to, no, but then this blocks. Oh, what? Then this I don't understand at all. And I can attack the queen first of all. I can go here. I don't get it. Oh, so he's just attacking this. I need to play much faster, by the way. But if I go here, he takes this. So just a trade? Just a queen trade, maybe? Maybe just a queen trade? Could be. If takes and takes, I mean, I have 1 minute and 49 seconds on the clock. I just got to, you know, I don't have enough time to find the best moves here. So probably queen trade would suit me the best, because then it's easier to find the moves then. So now there are no threats, quite literally. Maybe this move? Oh, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know. It does look quite dangerous, but this is probably my plan. I just don't see a way to attack differently than like this. I mean, attack just if I grab the pawn, it might still be a draw. Who knows? Who knows? Only Stockfish does. Yeah, maybe this, but then you can take the pawn, but then maybe I can pin you. Nobody take it with check. Okay, so what? Oh my goodness, what the hell? I'm gonna go here though, which I feel like is quite good actually. And then after you move the queen somewhere, I'm gonna go here, which I feel like is really good as well. And I'm kind of starting to cook. If you go here, I'm gonna go here. I don't know. If you go... Oh my... Yo, that's a good move. Takes. I mean, I got a trade, really. I just don't have a... But I think I'm winning the pawn. I think I'm winning the pawn, though. Ooh, this, oh my god. Then, oh my, bro, the knight is just protecting everything. Oh my... What? I am lost? Oh my goodness, I am just stunned. I can't do anything. I cannot do anything. Straight up. And I have this pawn and I can... Oh my... Where is this game going, man? Like... I just can't do this anymore. Oh my god. I'm probably outplaying him the whole game, and then this happens. I mean, this is just brutal. Like, what? I mean, come on, man. I played a really good game, I feel like, and then this happens. I mean, that is just so brutal. I can even resign. Yeah, let's just stop the suffering, man. Let's get into analysis. 71.8. So I did not play as good as I thought. Let's take a quick look at it.
Your opponent stayed sharp through the middle game and got the win.
As you can see, I was still winning here through the first part of the game. So let's take a quick look at this. The E4 was actually the best move here, but I played here. This is just a blunder because what? Because E5 and if knight D5 takes, and then what? Bishop G5. I guess I just get a lot of counterattack, but apart from that, I don't get it. Okay, I just developed. This is a mistake. Rook D1 was better. A push, takes, and then this knight over here is just an absolute monster. And this is a mistake because then the knight on D5 is just gonna be there for the rest of the game. And like I don't know, man. Like yeah, this was obviously completely over from the point I went here. And I guess he just got. First of all, he just won 2 pawns, and then he won my bishop. Like I just messed it up because again I'm slow and I don't like to play them in the games. But we don't here. Let's get into the second one. The second game it is with the black pieces against a guy from Turkey. E4, C5, and he goes for the Alapin. So I'm just gonna capture and then I'm gonna go here. And this position is actually much better for him, but he needs to find the right moves, which is not so easy. I might have the push here, but I'm not very sure of that. And now I'm just gonna put pressure on both of the pawns and maybe try to go here. If you push, this pawn is hanging, so I think this might be the move. I'm not very sure. Not sure at all though. Like not at all. Yeah. Think this is the way, and then to push, and then to go here, and then to go here. I think that's how I play this position. I think that is how I play this position. But it is probably the most tricky line. So E6, which just looks like a horrible move. But it is to go here, here, and just grab the pawn. If you go here right now, then if you go Bishop G5, then I think I might go here, which actually I kind of do like. But no, it's still the same 2 moves, right? I still get to the square. It's just a matter of time. Not really, because I get there in the same time. So now this is my goal. If you, for example, like push. Wait, what? Did he? I did not even take a look at his move. Okay, let me go here, and now this pawn is getting triple attacked. So you either have to go here and sack your, and he does actually sacrifice his bishop. I mean, I don't know how to continue the attack really. I can castle. I can just take down the bishop, and say that he's gonna have a weak king. And this one is going to be a weakness, but I don't see. I'm going to go here. I'm going to keep the tension, because if you push, you just win a piece. You don't, because then this attacks our queen too. But I'm going to take it, and then there is some pinning on this diagonal, so it could still be quite dangerous for him. Now, I literally cannot move a pawn here. So I think maybe rook d1 and then push, or I don't know how do I play this, or maybe just drop the queen. But I really like the tension over here. So this. I mean, first of all, let's prevent knight b5, because that is something I really don't want to happen. But he can still go here. So that, is quite unfortunate. He gets out of the way. So let's go here, that way I can push and open up the bishop. I can also go here right now, and then That way I can stay on this diagonal, which does not look so bad at the, if I'm thinking for the rest of the game. Right now, I'm not very sure of it, but I really like b5 here, because it does restrict the knight. If you go here right now, then you might want to sneak in here, so this, and the knight is not really bad in there, because if I push, let's say for example, you have to come back, but then if I push again, you can come back to the c5 square, so I really do like b5, and then maybe I can develop my bishop. I do not think that I have to rush with developing the piece. Don't understand what is the point. If you want to sack, I can take it, so I don't get it at all. Is it easier to go here? If it is, then this I don't know. What? I'm really confused. Like, what the hell? What does you even want from this? Maybe here, I guess, because now this is protected twice as well. But I really need to go b5 as soon as possible. I really need to go b5 as soon as possible. I still don't get it. If you want this and this, I mean, I can push, and then you go back, and then I just don't get it. I really don't. I'm sorry. I just still don't see the plan. Like, what if this, is he gonna go for, I can take it. Whoa, I think his idea is to sack, then I take, then this, then I take, then he takes, but after this I just don't see it. You might want to take this, but if I take this right now, then I just do not see your attack. You can sacrifice, but I just don't see how does he even a draw? How does he even make a draw here by repetition? I just do not get it. And if you recapture, I'm just gonna obviously take it like this and attack this, attack some squares here. If you go here threatening the checkmate, I'm just gonna push simply. And then if you sack your queen, well, that is your choice. That just like is a horrible move, because after I take, you can't even take back because I take your queen. But then after this, I might. I mean, I'm just gonna take it. I'm up 2 pawns, right? I mean, I just don't see why would I not do that. How did that help you actually? Because I can push, and then what is the point? You don't actually. Yeah, you have to. I mean, what is your plan? What is this? I mean, he sacrificed so much material here. If I take you, you take my queen, so that's not what I want. He wants check. But if I go here, I defend all of the squares. If you go here, I can take. And I also pin the knight. So what the hell do you want from this position? That is my question. And I also put some pressure on the knight. If he has a sack, fair play, but I don't see it. If you take this, I'm gonna take your queen. So, I mean, this just has to be completely winning if I do not miss like some tactic that is just gonna lead to a fork, a mate, or I don't know, something. Now I can just trade, which I don't. I mean, I'm not taking. The queen. But if he wants to take my queen, then I'm just down for it. I can't lie. Right? Or maybe I do take it, and then after he takes, I push. And if you want to go here, then it's quite good. To take is a mistake. If I go here, he's gonna. I don't know. Yeah, let's go here. If you take, I take. Maybe I take like this. And obviously you're being attacked, so he does push, but probably probably rook here and then this and then this and this, and I can double. Wait, I almost went there like straight away. This here, if you try to go here, then you're just annoying. But it is what it is. He is really annoying. Okay, so we do get this. This, you take, I take, I can take, then after you take your knight, and then you take the bishop. It's weird. Yeah. But I don't think it's actually that bad, since after this and this, I'm just gonna have this open file. I actually cannot go here, because then you take this with check, and then I just hang my rook in one move. So I'm gonna go here first of all, and then I'm gonna... You're just so boring, man. Like, come on. Maybe this, but then takes and you still have the check. It is just so boring, man. Come on, what the hell? But then he's gonna go here and sack the pawn, so I guess I'm gonna have to take it, unfortunately, yeah. And now he's just gonna want to do the same thing. The only thing I can quite frankly do to stop it is just go here and hit both of this. If takes and takes, I get a pass pawn, and the bishop is sniping it, which means it's protecting it. What the hell is that? I can take and double his pawns as well. I don't know what does this move do. It attacks the pawn, but if I go here, I am just completely fine. I do hope so, at least. And now this, and you have to go back, and then maybe I can go like here, but I'm gonna hang the pawn. I mean, this pawn over here, like, obviously the knight is protecting it. What the hell is the idea of this move? Let me push, and you have to go somewhere. Like, you either have this move, which just looks horrible. Maybe not, because then if I push, then what do you want from me, man? What the hell is this move? This. I am really confused by what is going on. But you know what? We will take it. And this knight over here, I don't think I quite frankly have to worry about it. Let's go here and just go here, and I'm just gonna grab the pawns and I'm gonna win the game. I don't see what is my opponent's plan. I really don't. But hey, I mean, I don't mind it. My knight over here is like really, really good. If this, am I winning the endgame or not? That is my question. I might am, because I'm really, really dominant on the white squares, and my king is very active as well. So this, and maybe I don't know. These two pawns are just quite sad. They are quite very sad. This and this looks like something. Because I mean, if you push, I'm gonna take it. I also have a move like this, and then this. It's just I mean, but then if you take, I mean, I can go here, and then if you take, I go here. So this, if you take this, it is just so weird of a game. I don't know, man. I'm really confused. I think I just want to... Let me go for this. Let me go for this. If this and this, I'm fine. I like this move as well. Maybe push. Oh my god, just getting super aggressive. Oh my goodness. This is probably just a draw, isn't it? It has to be a draw. I mean, if it's not, then I'm gonna be very surprised. Whoa! Now he does capture. And now he just stops all of the attack, doesn't he? Just stops all of the attack. Let's push. Then maybe push, and then maybe go here. it is it is very, very tricky of a position. And then where's my bishop going? It can go here and here. That we have to go back. But I just still don't have anything. Like, absolutely just nothing. Maybe I can kind of sneak in over here. I don't know, this and maybe push, and something could be happening on this side of the board. If my king is able to get in, then yeah, he just stops everything. Then I guess here and here, that is the only diagonal that my bishop can stay on. And now he just wants to trade because he's boring. This, how does my king get in? If he pushes this, for example. It's just so boring, man. Like, get a life, actually. Why are you so boring? What the hell? Why so boring? Why? Why? And now this, and after he takes, how do I take back? Because I'm threatening to win the pawn, so you have to take. I think I'm taking with the bishop. Yes. Wait, he wants to get in. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a slaughter. 42 seconds on the clock. I have to protect both of the pawns, man. This is so tough. He can't win both of the pawns at the same time. This is just, I mean, this is very annoying from him. But unfortunately, it does just look like a drawn endgame. If you step here, I mean, I can't even sack. I probably can't. But oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now that he has this. Now I can push. I can push the pawn to the glory. But unfortunately, I just don't have. I can't get in. I can't get in. I have to maybe push this. Wait. Look at my time. I am so cooked. Here. I mean, I don't know. I have to push too. But I'm not able to promote it, man. I'm not able to promote it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is quite over. It's just a draw, and I'm gonna hope for a draw because look at my time. He can try to flag me here, quite frankly. He just can't do that. And if you go here, I'm gonna go here, and we're just gonna make a draw. Since we are boring, and by we I mean him, because what is this? 10.8 seconds on the clock, by the way. 10.8 seconds on the clock, and now it's just a draw. Gotta offer him a draw, man. Like, you're definitely not gonna be. If you go here, you can just move the bishop around. He declines a draw because he wants to flag me, which is pretty understandable. But, like, you cannot make any progress here. Everything. 2.1 seconds. I'm gonna lose on time. I have to pre-move everything. I have to pre-move every single move on the board. 2.1 seconds. I have to just hope that these pre-moves are gonna be good for me. If they are not, then worse things can happen in life. And now I'm just cool. Now I can just pre-move every single move and just hope that this is gonna be a draw by repetition. Oh my god, no. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is the biggest shithousery that I've ever seen. Like, what the hell, bro? Let's get into analysis. This is just so trash. Like, why is he doing that? Just flagged me. Like, really, it was just a complete draw, and he just flags me. Really, nothing to say. Yeah, just boring stuff, man. Like, come on. So, after winning both of the games in previous video, now I just lose both of them, and we're back on a losing streak. Like, what? Just accept the draw out of respect, man. What is wrong with you? I know I played a 10-minute game and everything, but this is just quite disrespectful, man. I played so good. I was the better player in the end game. I did not hang a pawn, and I just played quite good, and then, you know, I just defended everything correctly, and then after this, obviously this is just complete draw, nothing to do here, and he just flags me, nothing really to say, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching until the end, and yeah, thank you, and thank you all for the support, comments, subscribes, and likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, and see you tomorrow. Peace.